Wrigley. This is 2154.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Now the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is foul, right side. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. And they'll need to run this down around the 368 marker. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now batting, George Springer. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Catfish is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number one, with no score after a half an inning. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him. I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. Digging in, Edgar Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos has a play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Gonna be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Knew I got it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got it.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, 2 costly errors, and no one left on. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Standing in, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lays off 2-2 now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. And that's taken for strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the 1st out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Justin Verlander. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Verlander is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Cameron Maybin will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Catfish Hunter. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt, I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but Credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Striding in once again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Thanks, whoever's watching on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying your day. It's a little wet here in Chicago.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The 0-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Come
Man, that's
on.
a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away.
Wow.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now in the box, Rod Carew, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. We played 4 full. The Astros on top, 1-0. Digging in, Brian McCann. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Catfish looks in. Here he comes 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
And the bunt attempt now by Verlander as he gets it down. Escobar on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Thanks
Here's the
everybody who's watching on YouTube, and everybody who's watching on
here that
Facebook.
finds the zone for strike
Welcome
one.
to the Extra
He's
Life
0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
event. Play games, heal children, or heal kids.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Hit to short. Correa has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
What's up, Bobby?
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Bobby.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Here's George Springer. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9. Striding in once again, Catfish Hunter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, Edgar Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. And the pitch on 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben is there. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Catfish has the sign. Here's the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Brian McCann stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep.
Now another 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peralta comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Justin Verlander. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maben. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Rod Carew, a hit in 2 tries so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Liner towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So coming to the plate, David Peralta, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Correa backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put it. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's George Springer. Seared down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Dylan Betances enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
1 ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no Orlando Cepeda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strike.
From the stretch, Chris Bryant is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw.
Out.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Smoke toward third. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. So digging in now, Edgar Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Tying run headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Tyler Clippard will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Granderson going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll get in there safely.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back for it is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
He's in there. He's
Throw
safe.
won't get him.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Cameron Maben is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Granderson is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Right over the middle, knee high. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Astros on top, 3-1. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Rod Carew is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and that's your ball game. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just